Hey besties, welcome back to the channel. I hope you are doing well, taking care. And if you're new here, my name is Ira, and this channel we talk about small business and jewelry related topics. So today I'm gonna talk about the tools you need for metal stamping. In this case, beginner tools. I will recommend different websites where you can get them from, and I will explain what each tool is used for. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with a friend. First material that you're gonna need is a steel bench block. Why is it so small? Because I didn't read the description. Also, it said it was stainless steel, but it's actually like, you can tell it's not freaking stainless steel. However, this is gonna be your secure flat surface for all your metal stamps. They come in different sizes to make sure you can either get a small one or a bigger one. They can be used other than metal stamping for working with wire and so much more. Because you need a flat sturdy surface, if you look up some videos, you probably see some people not using a bench block. They're using the ground or a table, and that's a mistake, because it's just gonna scratch the back of your stamp. So make sure to get a bench block. You can find them anywhere. I got this one from eBay, but I would highly recommend to get a bigger one, or one that's actually stainless steel. Next up, we have a brass hammer. These are used for softer metals. I have one here from Picsart. It's a very good brand. Here you're looking at my little brass hammer. You can see I've used it quite a lot. Brass hammers are perfect for working with softer metals. Also, the brass hammer will prevent a lot of unwanted movement, and it's a great beginner tool. You can get these pretty much anywhere. Keep in mind that the hammer that you use for your metal stamping will depend the kind of metal you work with. For example, this would definitely not work for stainless steel or any rough metal, because for stainless steel you need a steel hammer, and it would need to have much more weight than a brass one. And since we are talking about beginner tools, I'm just gonna recommend this one. The next material is metal blanks. Metal blanks are a flat, thin piece of metal that is going to be used to engrave your symbol, your letter, or numbers. Bought this pack on Amazon. It brought 100. Obviously, there's not 100 left anymore because a lot of them were just practice stamps. And also, I highly recommend that if you're a beginner, just start with aluminum or copper, which are very soft metals, and also they're quite inexpensive. This is kinda what it would look like. These are 1-inch aluminum blanks. They're called blanks because they come in blank. They don't have anything on them. You can buy them with the hole already, or you can make the hole, and you can choose the shape. I show circles, but they sell hearts, triangle, even dog tags. Any kind of shape that you want, you will probably find it online. And it's super awesome because you can expand your creativity depending on what kind of jewelry. So just make sure to choose one that's best for you. The next item you will need will be depending on the kind of jewelry that you want to make. These are just stainless steel chains. You can get them in bulk on Amazon too, or you can get any kind of chain that you're comfortable with, maybe for bracelets and so on, depending on the kind of project that you want to take on. But I would highly recommend to start with necklaces. You only have to stamp is like the pendant part, so just make sure to start with simple things until you can get the hang of it. It takes time, takes a lot. The next material that we're going to need is letter stamps. I bought these on Etsy. You can get them on any website. These are simple 3mm stamps. This is the font name. They come in different fonts and sizes. Remember, it brings the numbers, some symbols, and the letters. You can get them in uppercase or lowercase. So I highly recommend you go to the Picsart website because they sell starter kits with everything that you need. And Picsart is a very good known brand for metal stamp jewelry, and they sell blanks, they sell the hammers, everything you need. I personally couldn't get anything off their website directly because I live in Puerto Rico and they don't ship here, sadly, so I had to buy everything separately. But I have the hammer, and I have also a heart stamp kit that somebody was selling on eBay. I also want to mention that stamps do not only come in letters but also in shapes and symbols. I'm gonna recommend the supply guy for symbols because I have a few stamps from him, They're 6mm stamps because for symbols they recommend a little bit bigger. On this necklace it says be brave, and you can see the little mountain with the sun and water. That's a stamp that I have. And let me show you the other symbol stamps that I have. Symbol stamps tend to be quite expensive. If you're starting, it's not a necessity to get immediately symbols or any other kinds of stamps. Just start with your kit. Now you can see there's the mountain, a rose, and I also have this pretty cute. Another material that you're going to need is a black marker or Sharpies. I have these ones, but some people use the regular ones. So you can see that inside of the engraving there's color. Black is the most commonly used color for each font, but there's other markers in other colors. You can use whichever you want. Make sure to keep one or a few in hand. Last but not least, you need a polishing cloth. A polishing cloth is what's gonna wipe off the excess marker on your blank. If you can see, I've used these a lot. But there's another option that I haven't seen many people talk about, and instead of using a polishing cloth, because I feel like it's a little bit too tough on the aluminum, it scratches it a lot, I switched to polishing cream. This cream is for polishing any metal. You can still see how beautiful each piece looks. And with a polishing cream, instead of using a polishing cloth, because I'm already using the cream, I just use one of these normal rag cloth that my dad gave me. You can see the sort of the stains of Sharpie. So if that's a much better option for you, you can try whichever you want. I almost forgot to mention that another material that is very well used with metal stamping is tape, because tape is gonna help you align your letters when you're using the stamp, which I will demonstrate in next week's video. This is masking tape and electrical tape. I prefer electrical tape. It's gonna be used along with the blank block to keep the metal blank in place. So you can kind of visualize what I mean. As you can see, it's very well held here, so your hand engraving can look perfect from the start. Additional material that I have, just because of the loud noise metal stamping makes when you strike it with your hammer, is a rubber bench block. It makes it so much quieter. I will show you the difference in the next video too. It's super huge. You just put your bench block on top and work on here instead. Also makes it much stable. But I mostly bought it because if you live in a place that you need a little bit more silence, like an apartment complex or something, nobody wants to hear you wagging shit at like late at night or something, so just get one of these. Well, you have officially reached the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching. Leave a comment if this video was helpful. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with a friend, and I will see you all next week when I teach you how to actually make the necklaces. Thank you for watching. Bye.